The first thing you need to be able to absorb as an entrepreneur is opportunities. The key to business is to find a need, fill a need. You're either going to fill that need better than anybody else, with more quality, or less expensive, or more effectively, or more efficiently. That's how innovation works. So the first thing is to absorb opportunities. Sun Tzu said, opportunities multiply as they are seized. Thomas Edison said, there is far more opportunity than there is ability. And I agree with that. So that's why we have to absorb them. We don't want to jump on every opportunity. It doesn't matter if something's going to be a good opportunity for somebody. The key is it the right opportunity for you? Is it the right opportunity for your business? Is it the right opportunity for your circumstances? And is it the right opportunity for right now? The second thing you need to be able to absorb is the information that changes you. We talked about several times on podcasts, we talked about this process called the immersion method. I actually did an episode on it in our very first season of what was called the Brian Buffini Show. It's episode 300 if you want to check it out. And it's this whole dynamic of immersing yourself in content when you're specifically trying to focus and grow in one particular area. I always talk about the book Acres of Diamonds and how brilliant a little book that is. And it talks about how everything you need is right underneath your feet. Every opportunity to grow right there in front of you. And so what we need to do is immerse ourselves, turn our car into a mobile university. It's good. You turn off the negative news, you turn off the sports talk, you turn off the reality shows and the gossip shows or whatever else and start putting the good stuff in. Hopefully this podcast is one of those things. Hopefully you find a lot of value in this, and hopefully you refer this to people you know and love who could use this stuff. And so it's very important that information, that we absorb it. Ideas are worth more than money. If I have $1 and you have $1 and we trade dollars, we walk away with $1. But if I have an idea and you have an idea, we each walk away with 2 ideas after we share them. So we need to be able to absorb the information that changes us. John Naisbitt said, we're drowning in information but starved for knowledge. Bruce Lee said, absorb what is useful, discard what is not, and add what is uniquely your own. So we want to absorb opportunities and absorb information that will change us and change our businesses. The third thing we need to absorb is the lessons of the winners. Now, my family will tell you that the worst thing that can possibly happen, especially with a team sport, because I run a business that has a team, I have hundreds of employees and dozens of leaders, is that when a team sport, especially like football, which is the ultimate team game, but I will watch all the post-championship interviews. I will spend days going into the game plans. Sometimes, like for the Super Bowl, they'll have a show called Mic'd Up, where you'll have the players and the coaches actually what they were saying when they were on the field and when they were on the sidelines. And the reason is what I'm trying to do with that stuff. I love the sport and events. I get engaged, but I want to find out how they think, what they were thinking, how they were processing. And ultimately, I want to study winners. The good news is they typically don't give you a lot of information on the losing teams. And so, do you study winners? If you spend time with losers, you can pick up some great habits for losing. But if you spend time with winners, you can absorb an awful lot of winning philosophy, ideas, techniques, and tactics, practices, habits, everything. Zig Ziglar said, you were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. Napoleon Hill said, a quitter never wins and a winner never quits. Boy, that's not too politically correct anymore to say stuff like that, but that's the guy who wrote the best-selling personal growth book of all time called Think and Grow Rich. Nido Cobain, great friend. We've had him on this show. We've had him at many of our events in the past. He is the president of High Point University now in North Carolina. And he says, winners compare their achievements with their goals. Losers compare their achievements with those of other people. Strong stuff. The very first crucial ability is to absorb the opportunities, absorb the info that changes you and your business, and absorb the lessons of the winners. Thanks for watching. If you want more tips on how to think, feel, and do better, check out these videos too. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like if you enjoyed the content.